In this Python coding video, we will understand the problem 3 of problem set 4 for edX MIT 6.00.1x Introduction to Computer Science and Programming using Python. Before we begin, please understand that there may be several possible ways to solve any given coding problem. The way I am attempting to solve this is just one of the many possible solutions. If you want, you can pause this video here, try to attempt this problem on your own, and then come back to this video to see the way I have tried to solve this. Okay, let's start. So let's first remove this comment. If word not in word list, colon enter, return false for letter in word, colon enter, if letter not in hand, colon enter, return false if word dot count letter greater than hand letter, colon enter, return false, otherwise return true. Here what we did is we first check whether the word is not in the word list, and if it is not, then we return false. Next, we loop over all the letters in the word, and if we find the letter which is not in the hand, we return false. We also put another if condition checking whether the count of a letter is more than the value of that letter in the dictionary. We make use of the count method for a string for this, and if the condition is true, then we return false. Once the loop is complete and all the conditions are tested, we simply return true. So our function is complete now, but before we submit it to the grader, let's first test it locally. Hand is equal to curly brackets a colon 1 q colon 1 l colon 2 m colon 1 u colon 1 I colon 1. Word list is equal to load words print is valid word, let's say quail, hand, word list. Let's take a hand as above, and then we call the load word function to store the word list. Next we invoke the isValid function, passing the word quail, the hand and word list as arguments, and print the output. Now we run the code and see it gives the output as true, which is correct. Let's test this once more. This time we change the word to hello and run it. We get the output as false, which we know is correct. Before we submit the code, we need to make sure that we have deleted or commented out these statements we are using to test our function. And after that only we do our submission to the edX grader. The problem also expects us to make sure that our code passes the appropriate test in test_ps4a.py. So we run the test and we see that our program has successfully passed the test as it says testing is valid word success. So it is successful. Thus we have verified that our code is correct and working. If you prefer, you may also want to test the code further with other values before you finally submit it. Thanks for watching it. If something is not clear to you, you can watch this video again. After that, if you still have some confusion or query, leave a comment below with your question. If you are looking for the answer of some particular Python problem, please feel free to mention the same in the comments below, and if possible, we would try to post a video with the solution for the same. If you want us to keep posting more such videos, please subscribe to our channel, like this video, share it with others, and do let us know in the comment section below. Thank you.